Hey, um, so I didn't do one of these last week because last week was finals week for me in grad school, and this week is the end of finals week, mercifully, and I'm enjoying with some light Gordon's vodka. Ooh, it's a little bit of a punch. So I just wanted to talk briefly about something you may have heard in the news, which is the Star of Bethlehem reemerging this year, this Christmas 2020. So if you're unfamiliar, many people believe that the Star of Bethlehem, as it appears in the Bible, is actually an astrological conjunction either of Jupiter and Venus or of Jupiter and Saturn. Now, there's lots of evidence for this idea. The obvious one is that the Magoi, the wise men, well, that word kind of means astrologer or wizard. It's where the English word magic comes from. But primarily, it's thought that they were Persian priests, Zoroastrian priests who watched the stars. And the phrasing usually used in English is, his star rose in the east. So, now, if you were an ancient astrologer, the significance of Jupiter and Saturn converging, well, let's take a look at those elements individually, right? Excuse me. So Jupiter represents kingship, and Saturn represents strong, irreversible change. So, to anyone who was versed in medieval astrology, and I've done a few videos on medieval astrology, when those two powers are lined up, the obvious reading is a fundamental change in kingship. Kingship that is world transformative. It's irreversible change, so we can never sort of go back to the kingship that was before. So this conjunction tends to happen only every 400 years or so. You're talking major periods of time. That's taking a look at it from an astrological perspective. This is obviously once in a 400-year chance to see it, and I certainly hope to be able to see it. If the weather preserves at this point, the weather may not be clear at that time next week, but I am looking forward to a once-in-a-lifetime astrological significance. I do want to note, though, that this conjunction is happening on the border of Capricorn and Aquarius, both of which are rulership for Saturn. So that means that the destructive change element now exceeds the kingship element now. So, believing in astrology as I do, this conjunction signifies a change in government, perhaps, that will be possibly quite destructive and transformative. And the world after 2020, according to the stars, won't be anything like the world before 2020. All right, well, that's it for me. I just wanted to talk about it and ramble about it quickly. And finish that and begin to relax after a long semester. So take care, everybody, and see ya later.